Welcome to episode number 6. So today I'll be talking about friendship breakups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But before I continue, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and just share. Thank you. So friendship breakups, name. And we normally just shy away from such topics. I don't know if it's because growing up we are told more than enough. We are told ukuthi, um friendships are, you should be careful of fake friends, you should be careful of friends that are just gonna take advantage of you, take and not give, all those things that our parents normally warn us about. But now, what happens then if you have this friend of yours that is just a good friend, or whatever the case is, just whatever dynamics that you guys have your friendship in, and then you guys break up. Totally, it's a friendship of like 10 years, 20 years, and then you break up. And then when you break up, you can't even go through, like when you break up, like when you were in an intimate relationship and then it doesn't work out and then you break up. Normally you get support. It's all right. Take your time and heal. You should be fine. But the same is not applied when it comes to friendship. And it hurts, guys. Friendship breakups hurt so bad. I've had my fair share now, Minji. Yeah, but yeah, they hurt. So I'm not gonna talk about a specific friendship. Uguti, this is the friendship that I'm referring to, that the breakup hurts, nanani. But um I've had my fair share, I think, of friendship breakups, and they hurt because, number one, in any relationship you invest your time, you invest your energy, you create memories, and then one day it's all gone. And yeah, I think it's even worse, Mina. In my experience, ama friendship breakups are worse than your intimate breakups, because within this cut, okay, rather, in most times, in my case, when I'm dating whoever, I hide it from my family. Not that I hide it, but I feel like, just out of respect, for someone to be formally known guilty by everyone and anyone, then I think we have to do the right things, especially as, abantu abamnyama. You can't just nje be bringing boyfriends in and out ekhaya, not unless bayakubhaqa, or they normally see you with this one person, then kanjalo sebagcina sebathi wena ubusy nobani bani. But nje to like say, okay, I'm introducing. But now things are getting better, and we like, I think our parents are evolving, and they are open to now doing things differently, to say that if bakubona ukuthi normally you're not around on weekends, you sleep over, or you tell them. Some parents are just open, if football, they are the ones that would normally say, you should bring your partner, sizombona, we want to meet this person, sibone ukuthi umuntu onjani, so that they can tell you ukuthi or yes. So with friendships kunzima, because when you are my friend, you end up being family. So everywhere I go now, they know you. We do family things. Family secrets. Who auntie banbani ulwa noba. Like, all these things. Like, I take you everywhere, and even when you are home, you are at home. Really, awuzange uzovakasha. So it hurts because when that ends, when the friendship ends, I pay only for you and the friend. It also has to get as far as your family members now asking ukuthi, hawu ndoda, uyephi manje uthandeka, sikugcine wayaphi loya mngani wakho loya. But I think, just like with any other relationship and any other thing in life, ezinye izinto are just in your life to teach you certain lessons, and then ziphele. And I think with friendships nakhona akhona njalo, where you need to learn certain things. And mina, with most of my friendship breakups, they normally happen after, like, I go through something major in my life, either a big change or a loss, or just in just something that requires a different me, or yeah, something Jay, when something so a lot of my friendship breakups are normally caused by something. Or they normally highlight certain things in my friendships. So for example, when after I lost my mother, I lost a lot of people that I considered friends, and a lot of people that I thought would be there with me, until the end. Because also, when you invest your time in a friendship, or when you invest your energy in a friendship, um, you do it hoping Oguti it's gonna be forever. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. But you don't just get into friendships because nje passing time. That's just how I am. I don't make friends nje to pass time and end. So shortly after I lost my mother, I realized a lot of things. From just isapoti to Nami as a person, I had changed. There were things that I used to entertain before that I couldn't anymore. Not because mhlambe I just didn't want to, but I had to be old. Like I had to be Mundom Dala and do certain things that my mom used to do. And my priorities also had to change. And shortly after that, I lost my job. So this would then mean Uguti, even the affordability was no longer the same. You understand? So it would become a nuisance for you to be friends with people you would go out with all the time, and then all of a sudden you can't. And I think it made me understand ukuthi sometimes when people change, ne, they don't change because mhlambe they are out to spite you, or change because yeah they were always waiting for that plan, or always waiting for that time, sorry, where you would mess up or something like this would happen to you and then they run. But it's just impilo yabo, and they are comfortable with how things are. And also, if Nami I had not lost my mother, I think I would be comfortable kule mpilo le ebesiyiphila kudala. I wouldn't even see anything wrong if someone else was to come and complain about the things that I felt were done to me. So this is the friendship breakup amongst other ones that I've had. But again, I think we just need to, I don't know, man. We need to be open and honest about our friendship breakups, because abhlungu a lot. And I don't think they when friendships don't work out, it should automatically mean ukuthi abantu abasazwani, sekune-beef nyana, or ubani bani, what. Sometimes it's just ukuthi impilo happens differently and at different times for everyone. And how you started as abangani is not always how it's gonna end, because sometimes niyakwazi ukuthi niqhube because maybe niya-understandana, or maybe izinto mazinenzakalela they happen at the same time, so therefore you learn together. And sometimes you just break up with your friends because the things that you go through require you to be a different person that chances are your friends don't approve of or just don't like. But I all in all, I just think ukuthi we need to give time to like friendship breakups, and also give them like the care and the space that they deserve. Because I feel like we just, like, everyone is on some fake friends or what. But sometimes it's really a good friendship and you lose someone that is really a good person. But yeah, because life happens the way it happens, and abanye abantu are not really meant to be with us until ekugcineni. We just need to look at it that way. Even though kubuhlungu, hey kubuhlungu guys, till this day I still have friends enga break up nabo that I miss so bad, and just want to call and fix things and just get back to what we were. But it can't happen because life is lifing. But yeah, I hope we we treat friendships better, and we don't take friendship breakups as fights or disagreements. We just accept them as they are and move on and be better friends in the next friendships that we try and build. Friendship breakups are okay, like they happen, it's life. And we also need to allow ourselves the space and the time to mourn them. And also, it's okay if after a friendship breakup you still want to fix things, because I think with everything that is happening and just social media and everything, we keep emphasizing how we shouldn't beg people to be our friends, how like we are trying to make being alone nice, and it's not. Like, no man is an island, no one oyenzile ukuthi abe one, whether it's intimate relationships, whether it's in families, whether it's in friendships. So some friendships really uthola ukuthi the breakup is caused by just a small misunderstanding, or the breakup is caused by just some distance that happened, or lack of communication, or just not being open and honest with the other person, but expecting them to do certain things to you and for you as a friend. So I think we should allow ourselves to feel everything, especially when it comes to friendship breakups, because we normally like when you start, even when you post in J Uguti, I feel like my friend doesn't make time for us anymore. I feel like my friend is acting different. The first thing that we normally, or first thing that we are quick to say as people, is that I don't go around begging for friendships. Yeah, people, fake friends are everywhere. It means that that person didn't have your best interest at heart from the beginning. So sometimes it happens, Guti. It's just a small misunderstanding, and it's normal to hurt because a certain friendship didn't work out. Like, it's okay. Just allow yourself to feel everything, because I mean, some of us had friends from like back in primary, and then imagine if you had to stop being friends with that person now, how many years later? So obviously it's gonna hurt, and sometimes it's something that can be fixed. Just put your ego aside, call this friend and tell them, "Daughter, I did 1, 2, 3 and I'm sorry." And sometimes ngempela a friendship doesn't work out, and there's a breakup and it never works out forever. That is still okay, but let's just treat friendship breakups like we should, and admit ukuthi it hurts when you lose a friend. It hurts when your best friend becomes best friends with someone else. It hurts when your friend starts getting closer with other friends, because man, I'm that friend. I'm very jealous, man. If you are my bestie and I see you now posting another friend wire here and then smiling, mina ngizoba jealous. So it's okay also to have friends like me that are jealous of other friendships that you make, you know. And I think also the last thing, it's important to note that if you have, for example, 4 friends, because I think that's the biggest thing for me. The biggest mistake that I made with most of my friendships is I would try to make everyone everyone's friend, even though they're different, even though they come from different places and they just don't have any interest in each other. I would just try and make them friends, because in my head it made things easier for me, you know. I would then be able to just be friends with everyone at the same time. So now I've learned to every friendship that I have has a different purpose, you know. And because of that, I can't expect for all my friends to be friends just because I'm friends with them, because we are all different. And the friend number one might be interested in me as a person because maybe of my sense of humor. Friend number two might be interested in me because of the advice that I give. So imagine if someone that is into sense of humor, you are trying to make them friends with someone that is just there for good advice and just good vibes, you know. So it's important to know your friends and just understand them holistically, ukuthi ba abantu abanjani, and just have an open and honest friendship to avoid friendship breakups. And if it happens, they happen, friendship breakups, even though you've tried being all of this, to be able to end them in a good page and just wish each other well, manhlukana as friends, and just prosper nje elifini, so that even when you come across, because impilo siyazi, it could happen ukuthi our friendship doesn't work out now, and then you go there, you start a business, and then I obtain a qualification of some sort that you need in your business, and then now I apply, I'm looking for a job, you have a position, but you can't give me the job because we had a breakup as a friend, as friends, you know. So rather we end things on a good page. I know there are some friendships that you look at and you're like, I'm trying to be civil here, but it's not happening. Those, like, there's nothing that you can do, but at least try, exhaust your options, and then you can say, you know what, I tried here. But this thing of us promoting ukungancengani as abangani, or promoting ukuthi every time a friendship falls out, it's because when user, the other person was using you, and when you went all out, that has to stop. Sibadala, and I feel like even the generation after us has to know ukuthi as much as some friends are not good, but we do have friends that are good, and friends that end up becoming family and help you out lapho your family members can't even step in and assist you, you know, because also our family members, wow, but that is a topic for another day. So just treat friendships as important as they are in our lives. May we not continue trying to act like when it comes to our friendships we have no feelings, we are all savages, and it is what it is, we move on, enemies, haters. No, friendships are important in one's life. We just need to be careful of the friends that we choose, and also just be open to friendships not working out, because as you grow you change, and when you change you are bound to lose certain people that you had in your life, because you've changed, and then they've probably just changed, and they've seen Tandega is not actually the friend that I want to keep until I'm old, you know. Maybe whatever it is the friendship was about, that person doesn't want anymore. So it happens. So I just hope that you guys don't go through friendship breakups, because it's not nice. I hate them so much, to a point where now my number of friends, I'm even afraid to, I'm scared of making new friends, because wow, I don't want to have to lose another, like I sharp my breakups or my friendship because I'm so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and that you learned a thing or two. So before I leave, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.